I actually want to see this one. I actually want to take a look at this one. The viral video. The one girl that basically was banging a bunch of cop people, like what, 5 cops, right? And apparently she got caught. So she was married, I
Alright, what's
think, if I
going on,
remember
everybody?
correctly.
Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today, man, this is a wild update to a video I think I did last year at
Yeah,
this
she
point. It's
took
probably been a
she
full
took on
year
the whole
since this whole thing
station,
really went down,
basically.
but you may remember.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, you must be very fucking bored or like nothing to do at the job or so to be banging or so.
For this situation yourself. It's more of an American thing, but it did end up blowing up into a pretty massive news story. And I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see it going this way. I kind of figured that once the headlines kind of died out of the media and whatnot, everyone would just kind of forget about it. You know, it'd be one of those little haha things for a couple weeks, and then, you know, we would all move on with life.
Yeah.
But apparently that is not the case here. The woman involved in this did not move on with life. In fact, she decided to start a massive lawsuit that just recently closed.
What the fuck? She started a lawsuit for this? She wanted a pack of 6 sausages? Jeez. Oh my goodness gracious me.
She wanted THTBBC.
Closed. I think it was out of court, technically settled out of court.
You're right. You're right. She did one of that BBC.
So this is all revolving around Megan Hall, who was the viral cop last year, who is most known for being, let's just
wait,
say,
this happened last year? God, man, Jesus, it has been that long. Holy cow.
A sausage depository for the police force, right? She was an officer of the law who really thought that blue lives matter. You know what I mean? She was all about that.
Wait, you know someone like this IRL didn't end well for her? Oh my goodness gracious me. Was she also doing the same thing? Damn.
Thick blue line, not thin, thick blue line. She literally was out here just giving it to the whole squad. So like I said, this shit blew up. It was everywhere. We were all laughing because, I mean, let's be real, it's a pretty funny story. Like,
it is a pretty funny story. It is
really funny, but apparently it wasn't funny to her. She did not appreciate the fact that this became news in the first place, and she sued the local employer, the local government or whatever, right? Laverne, I believe, is where this took place at, in Tennessee, a smaller town, but she ended up suing them and she settled out of court and got a crazy paycheck. So a former Tennessee cop who got—
She actually won it? No way. Oh my god. Okay, I was not expecting it, to be honest.
Next for her trysts with 6 other officers on the job, has settled her federal civil lawsuit against her former employer for a whopping $500,000, according to reports. Megan Hall, who claimed she was sexually groomed by a—
Oh my god.
I guess I should be a woman now since it's easy to get money in this world.
You might be right there. You might want to turn yourself into a woman at this point, you know. Girl won at Gaslight Life. I mean, she bounded a whole station together. Now they just brothers in arms, but whole brother.
Cadre of male colleagues on the force sued the city of Laverne last year after word of her raunchy romps made national headlines. On Wednesday, the Laverne board voted 3-1 at a special meeting to settle the suit, WTVF News said. Quote, the Laverne Board of Mayor and Aldermen voted tonight to authorize the mayor to sign a settlement agreement between the city of Laverne and former police officer Megan Hall, city leaders wrote in a statement according to the outlet. So, alright man, obviously—
Jesus Christ, oh my god.
If I turn into a woman, can I get 500,000 as well?
Maybe you can probably, maybe you can get 500,000 as well, Bertrand. God lord.
simply, this is just fucking wild. Let me call it for what it is. This is just crazy. So I don't think people realize just how bad this actually is. Like, this isn't just one of those, like, it is funny, you know what I mean? It is hilarious, but in reality, like, this local community actually got fucked. You know what I mean? They got completely railed on this case. And in all reality, this woman should not have had a case in the first place.
Oh yeah,
right?
she
So let me go
shouldn't.
ahead and break down to
No.
what probably happened. I'm a guy. Chances are, according to my viewer demographics, you're also a guy, right? So let me go ahead and inform everybody here of what likely happened, right? So Miss Hall decided to join the police force, right? She decided to become a cop. And she was married, by the way. She had a husband at home. You know, he was, I don't know what he did in his life, like what his job was or whatever,
the whole
but she would
station, not whole station.
I think Bertrand was trying to write the H whole station, the whole station, the whole.
go
what
to
you
work,
wrote.
and I'm assuming that maybe 1-2 of the cops, they thought she was a nice piece of ass, right? They saw Miss Megan and they were ready. Let's just say that. So as guys do when they see a woman that they want to penetrate, let's just put it that way, one of them likely approached her and started, you know, spitting game, started laying down some line on her, right? And Miss Megan, she saw that cop and she just couldn't have enough, right? Let's just say it that way. So she let him put it in, okay? Then, after all that happened, they ended up telling all the other cops, like, yeah, I bagged Megan, you know, I
she
was
was a nice piece of ass. Even I worked for the law enforcement for her as well.
all up in that shit. And then all of them, right? Like, it's like a fucking radar beacon in their head just started fucking do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. They connected with her servers and they realized immediately, hey, if Billy over here got his shot at it in the back of a police cruiser, perhaps I got a shot at it in the back of my police cruiser, right? So she went 1 for 2 for 3 for 4 to 5 to 6, then picked up sticks, got out the fucking squad, let half a dozen no baker's oven run through that
she
shit.
even got railed by me.
Really, Bertrand, you actually railed the famous girl cop in here? Damn, I never knew you were like that. Jesus Christ.
Yes, I did.
It, might I add. 2 of them she slopped off, gave head to on the clock. 1 of them hit that shit on the clock, right? She had a threesome with 2 of the cops. She was really out here having some fun, okay? Let's just say that. She was out here having
that good sloppy Joe.
a good time. But of course, when you're out here fucking the entire police force of the city, word got out. You know what I mean? Somebody snitched, somebody hit and then dipped and then told and then fold. So somebody ends up telling someone who's not on the police force. And then, as it happens pretty often in the South, word got around town pretty quick. Suddenly, everybody in town knows that Miss Megan is out here doing it big on the police force, right? And then it hits the fucking national news, right? Because it's a pretty insane story. Like, she was really out here just, where do I become a fucking police officer, man? That's all I got it. Where do I become a cop at, bro? Is it really that easy? You just pull people over all day and then get to fuck your coworkers in the back of the car? Like, come on, bro. So she willingly went through with all this too. It wasn't like, you know, this was some story where these guys were like fucking threatening her job or like forcing her, doing something weird, right? Something terrible. This is literally just a female cop who decided, gee, I'm gonna cheat on my husband and fuck the whole squad. And because she made that decision, she just got handed $500,000. So not only did she get to become the golden corral of penises for the entire area, she also got paid $500,000 to do it, right? Because apparently
she can
the
be
male
the next Mia Khalifa.
I know, Bertrand, what the hell?
officers groomed her into doing this. So she was 28
Lord.
when this all happened, or she's 28 now, one or the other, right? It doesn't matter. She is a fully grown adult. She's been a grown adult for pretty much a decade now, but apparently
God,
she
Lord.
was groomed by all these other grown men into fucking. The agreement was negotiated between the
Wait, you're telling me that, wait, you're telling me these people quote unquote groomed her? How is that even possible?
She groom me if she wants any day.
God damn it. Shut up, Birdchat. You're not making this any better. She groomed them? Oh, I guess so.
Attorneys representing the city and Hall, the statement said. The city's insurance provider will pay the sum of $500,000 to Hall as a gross settlement, which includes court costs, attorney's fees, and expenses. The city denies any admission of liability, and no taxpayer funds will be spent to settle this lawsuit. Hall, 28, made national headlines last year after her station house sexcapades went public, including affairs with her supervisor, Lewis Powell, and others. According to an internal investigation, Hall hooked up with several colleagues, sent them nude pictures, and went topless in a Girls Gone Wild themed hot tub party, and even gave head to 2 cops while on duty. Allegedly had a threesome with one of the cops and his wife, according to the city's report.
What the fuck?
WTF, can I have threesome with her too?
Shut the fuck up. What the hell, dude? What? She fucking had a threesome with a cop and the cop's wife? Oh my god, dude. No way. No way. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is, dude, that is crazy. Isn't this person married or something? I think I heard something like that she was married. Oh man, dude. Oh my god. That's crazy.
The hanky-panky cost several of the male cops their jobs, including Powell. So I'm not gonna lie, like, do you know how much of a freak that bitch has to be to have a threesome with dude and his wife? Like, that man made vows to that other woman talking about, I will love you to the day I
She
die.
can
And he's
hanky my bird feathers.
No, you're not getting a hanky-panky, okay? Alright?
here rawing his co-worker in front of her. Like, come on, man. You're telling me this bitch was groomed? Like, come the fuck on, man. I'm sorry. I'm not buying.
Yeah, I'm not buying that either. Like, I honestly, I'm literally not buying that. That's actually just so BS as hell. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Buying this for a fucking minute, okay? Now, of course, she lost her job, so did several of the male cops. I don't really blame that, right? Like, obviously, I don't think the police should be having sexcapades, as the article calls it, on staff, right? You shouldn't be doing that. But if this was like a private off-the-job thing, I would give a whole lot less of a fuck, really, because, like, what you do outside of your job...
It's time to turn into women so we can get that money as well.
Shut up, stop giving them bad advice.
That's not my business, but like, you
Christ.
are a public servant, you shouldn't be doing that on the clock. I get that part, but once again, they keep saying she was groomed. That's what this all comes down to. She was groomed by her male colleagues into having a threesome with him and his wife and sending them nudes by her own volition off her phone, hooking up with several of them by her own choice, taking her titties out at the hot tub party, right? That was because, you know, all those guys just forced her to do that, right? All those male cops, all those fucking chauvinist pigs, right? They made her do that. They groomed her into doing it. You know, she would have never have done that on her own will. She would have never have done any of this stuff by her own decision. But of course, you know, when you got six guys on the police...
her all right, totally.
force apparently quote-unquote grooming you, right? I mean, hey, that's just how it goes. So in her lawsuit, Hall claimed that her encounters began...
Let's see. She gave in to their sexual advances? Bro, no way. Dude, no way. Are you serious? Oh my god. Reading this? Oh my lord.
Began with an affair with Powell and led to the others in the department targeting her until she gave in to the sexual advances. I know what most people are saying, she said during the first public comments about the scandal in March 2023. You know, you could have said no. I get it. But my response to them is I did say no, and Powell wouldn't take for an answer. Eventually, I gave in from pressure. Hall's lawyer, Wesley Clark, said last year the young ex-cop never had a chance.
I never knew they were dumb to believe this, dumb women.
Okay, so she's saying she said no, okay, to the advances, but bro wouldn't stop. And so she gave in to the pressure. Okay?
No,
so that's one.
the husband is fine with it. Wait, what? The husband's okay with her like canoodling with other guys? What?
Now that is wild. She does belong to the street then.
Yeah, she does belong to the streets. Oh my goodness gracious me.
One body. Then apparently all the other dudes in the police force started asking, hey, you gave a piece up to big bro over here, why don't you give me a piece of it too? And apparently she couldn't say no to any of them. You know, she could only say no to Mr. Powell, who apparently wouldn't take no for an answer. I don't know if I believe that, because if he was like really that pressuring and whatnot, she would have been suing this dude for fucking rape. She would have not been suing him or suing the city, I guess, for a settlement, right? But she said no to one dude, and that just somehow explains how all 6 penises ended up in her mouth. So, you know, that's how it goes, bro. Megan wasn't looked at like a rookie cop to be trained and promoted, Clark said. She was looked at like a piece of meat to be sexualized and exploited. Officials in Laverne did not immediately respond to a request for comment from the Post. Hall blamed her randy behavior on a troubled marriage. Despite Laverne's decision to settle the suit, one board member refused to sign off.
Sounds
what
BS
message
from what I am hearing.
It does. It actually does sound BS.
does that send to all the other employees? City Alderman Dennis Waldron wrote in a dissenting vote, according to WTVF. It's sending a message out to everybody in the world that says, come to Laverne, sue Laverne, because they're going to settle, Waldron said. All right, now, what he said is probably true, right? Like, you know, now this place is nationally known as a city where you can join the police department as a woman. You can fuck as many of the dudes as you want on the staff, and then you can become the victim by the end of it all. And you can get paid $500,000 for cheating on your husband basically at work, right? So I also just want to point that out, right? That line says, Hall blamed her randy behavior on a troubled marriage. But literally 5 lines ago, she was saying that her superior pressured her into it, and she couldn't say no because he wouldn't take no for an answer. And then she gave in to the subsequent pressure from all the other male colleagues, right? So first, she was groomed into doing it. She couldn't say no. She was viewed as a piece of meat to be sexualized, and she basically had to do it, had to give in because of the pressure. Now, all of a sudden, she's blaming it on the fact that her and her husband were having problems, and she was having a troubled marriage. So which is it? Were you groomed? You couldn't say no? You had to fuck all half a dozen of those?
I can't believe she won. Actually pathetic.
Did she actually win? She actually won the 500K?
Cops, because, you know, it's the way things had to go. They were just, they wouldn't take no for an answer. Or did you fuck all 6 of those dudes because you didn't like your husband anymore, and all the dudes at work were showing you a little interest, you know what I mean, and you saw your opportunity? So not only does a situation like this completely disregard the reality of what happened, it makes this community worse off, because now they, like the guy said, you know, they're viewed as a basically a joke.
Take care, Eclipse. Take care, hun. Be safe. Be safe. Thank you for coming by as always. Very much appreciated. So, hun, take care. Take care. Have a wonderful night.
Nationally, as a group that had to settle with a woman who basically slept with all the cops and whatnot. So this community is now viewed as kind of like a laughing stock or a joke or an easy target. Women.
Yeah, it is. Because if you actually made someone who won this, like, it's kind of like, it's pretty pathetic at the end of the day, you know? Oh, hello. What a lover? however you spell your name and so. Thank you for the followers. So since you followers, because I always do this to new followers, of course. You can never ever leave the outer realms. But hello, greetings, welcome, or so. Hope you enjoy your stay here.
In the future who will come out and, you know, say that they were victims of grooming or like workplace stuff, they will be taken less seriously now because there is these viral stories like this of women who will simultaneously blame these situations on a bad marriage and being groomed slash
oh, goodness gracious me.
taken advantage of, which downplays the severity of really taking advantage of people like that. And no one really benefits in this entire thing except for the woman who cheated on her husband and slept with half of the cops in the police department. So I don't know, man, you can't even make this shit up anymore. It's a pretty wild ending to it all, but I mean, this is what happened. So I felt like I needed to make a video about this because it's just crazy. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubTheOptimist.
That's crazy.
Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribe.
That's just crazy. What does the comment say, bruh? No way Officer Chipmunk got $500,000 for getting a train ran on her. The fact that this type of behavior is encouraged by giving money to a woman who cheated on their husband is mind-boggling. I know. She probably did the attorney just judges and her lawyers. Extremely common America L. I hate it when good things happen to bad people. Yeah. She got caught. She got caught being a 304 and turned into a victim. She got $500K for being a serial cheater. Dang, I wish I could get that. Good lord. The worst part is this will influence and encourage women to act like this even more. Yeah, that's even far worse. Like that in and on itself, that's actually very true. Oh man, jeez. The cop deserves the praise. Not many officers can take on 5 men at once. She took the phrase F the police a bit too literal. But of course, if it was a guy railing 5 female colleagues, then they'd throw him in jail for life. Yeah, that's true. Just zero accountability whatsoever, to surprise of no one. Wow. Her train should have derailed in the case, and they wonder why guys has trust issues. Yeah. A sausage depository rewarded for getting ran through by 6 co-workers. Unreal. Wow, that is crazy. Oh my god, no way. That's actually like, wow. Actually, just wow. I was not expecting that. It's crazy. I wonder if we'll be seeing like more crazy stuff like this in the future. You know, because I feel like this might be a thing, you know? I've seen a VOD that covers more on the cop's relationship with the others. Oh, really? Like how deep is the relationship with like the cop that banged 6 other cops? Like how deep was that relationship? Dude, that's crazy though. Oh my god. Hey, yeah. Anyways, that is pretty crazy. I feel like we might be seeing more stuff like this in the future. Wouldn't surprise me if we see like dumb stuff about this in the future. It's nasty, is it? Oh, goodness gracious me. Well. Anyways, that was a very entertaining video to watch. And, yeah, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy, jazzy stuff. And, I'll definitely catch you guys on the next video or so. And, also, don't be doing this stuff, okay? Alright? Anyways. Peace.
But wait, there's more.
You know what? Maybe we'll make a video off of this one.
So last year, a story came out.
I wasn't gonna think of
absolutely
making a
broke
video,
the
but my
internet. This
god, dude,
police
no
officer
way.
named Megan Hall
Look at her, she looks like a chipmunk. Oh my god. Dude, she looks like a chipmunk. Oh my lord, no.
was fired from her position after it came out that she
Dude, look at this person right here. This is the face of someone who realized that they fucked up and decided to fuck a chipmunk. And then there's literally the face of a person who knew that they fucked up or something. They're like, oh shit, I fucked a chipmunk. Oh my god, dude. Three black men. What is that? 2 Hispanics, 2 white men. Damn. Dan, I fucked a furry.
She was smashing multiple guys on the police squad. There were many stories and videos that went viral online. Of course, the memes were in the thousands, and
Wait.
and videos that went viral online. Of course, the
Oh my god, that's so. Oh, that is so great. That is such a great one.
the memes were in the thousands.
Oh.
Many stories and videos that went viral online. Of course, the memes were in
5 guys.
the thousands.
Department, we have a new team building activity. The team building activity. Oh. Oh, these memes are fucking fantastic.
And post
Oh god, Jesus Christ.
making jokes about her, her husband, and
Bro, that's her husband? No shot, dude. No shot, dude. That's so pathetic.
their life went viral on any social media you can imagine. In general, she got absolutely cooked by the internet for months. And in the last update we had in this situation, she went on a news segment to announce that she would be filing a federal lawsuit against the city of La Vergne.
What happened to me during my employment at La Vergne's police department, it should never happen to anyone. They isolated me, they shunned me, they accused me, and they blamed me for becoming a victim.
Now,
No fucking shot. What are these words that I'm hearing? Is she dumb? Is she actually dumb? Like, she's actually dumb.
last time this was the initial reaction to this information going viral.
Doing something while you're at work, I mean, for everybody else who goes to work, you know, we're held to that same standard.
Jerry Howell says he was in disbelief when first reading the report.
I mean, yeah, they're on company time, they're using that taxpayer money, and they weren't patrolling the streets, they were patrolling some pussy.
Yeah, patrolling the pussy, alright? Patrolling it real fucking good, you know?
It's bad. It's like a stain, I guess.
Be a wake-up call for La Vergne, but also a wake-up call for our police department to take care of themselves.
And you guys will see.
What did you say here? Oh, that's why. checking the rear? Yeah, pretty much.
Here pretty soon that the entire department in La Vergne seems to be completely corrupt. Of course, like I said, she did the interview where she announced her lawsuit, and finally this would be the outcome where she's now getting this $500,000 settlement.
As 5 officers and then the police chief all fired. The city then found itself facing a lawsuit filed by a former female officer. Well, tonight word comes the city has settled the case with a hefty payment.
Now the good thing is,
No way, dude. No fucking way. How did she win, dude? No shot, dude. Wow.
Guys, when it comes to this payment, the taxpayers will not be footing the bill, and this apparently is going to be coming out of some insurance policy the police department has.
After that scandal, former police officer Megan Hall sued the city. Then tonight, over a year later, the city of Laverne held a special meeting in which they decided they would pay out Megan Hall $500,000, officially ending that lawsuit.
I'm telling y'all, I think she could have got a lot more money.
It took...
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Took less than 5 minutes.
No. Alderman Hobbs? Aye. Alderman Hobbs?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Dunn?
Aye.
Motion passes.
For the Laverne city leaders to say yes, they'll pay former police officer Megan Hall $500,000.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck? I'm so speechless. I'm actually so speechless. What? Oh my god, dude.
Sorry, but can you guys even see that picture and just not laugh a little bit? Like, this shit went so viral.
The chipmunk. Fucking chipmunk face. Oh my god.
What message is that send to all the other employees?
That you can sleep with the whole squad and also be $500,000 richer?
Apparently. Yep. That is 100% true. You can slut yourself out and you'll get $500,000 like easily because they decided to actually approve this, which is so dumb. The people who actually approved it are actually dumb as fuck, to be honest. They're actually just as dumb as the police officers banging her, to be honest. Oh my god, they're probably like way worse, to be honest.
Alderman Dennis Waldron was the only dissenting vote.
He's sending a message out to everybody in the world, said, come to Laverne, sue Laverne because they're going to settle.
So this man right here seems to be the only one that actually stood on business.
Yeah.
Basically saying we're not going to
He's smart.
back down to
Yeah.
defeat
No, he's right.
the
He's
local
correct. Like
vote.
100%.
Reports detail sex between officers on duty and on city property, intimate photos and videos shared among officers, and silence from the police chief.
And it's very likely that she was not the only female officer within this department engaging in these type of activities. I'm thinking that this problem was actually a lot more widespread, and so they probably just wanted the investigation to end before more and more shit was uncovered.
While I was aspiring to protect my community, the Laverne...
Oh yeah, you sure were aspiring to protect the community, all right? Yeah, you sure were. Yeah, you totally.
police department was not protecting me.
I mean, let's not act like you were some saint. You guys will see pretty soon here that she was quite complicit in all of this different sexual activity. I mean, the fact that her husband actually stayed with her after this whole scandal went
I can't. I literally can't. This guy. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I can't. Like, this guy is retarded. This guy is literally retarded. I'm sorry, I have to say it. There's no way. Like, there's no way in the world that he actually stayed with her even after the cheating stuff. No way, dude. No way. No way. I can't. I honestly cannot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, no shot. Like, actually, no shot.
in public is just absolutely insane to me. Now, in her lawsuit, I found some very interesting information in regards to how all of this came about, and after reading the filing, I'm actually surprised that she didn't get more money because of the power levels involved, as well as the digital footprint of evidence the chief of the station left behind. In this situation, you really have four main players. Of course, you have Megan Hall, Sergeant Lewis Powell, Sergeant Henry McGowan, and most importantly, Chief Beryl Davis.
It's very interesting that those three hold high power. Very interesting.
And while these might be the four main people, keep in mind that she also had relations with him, and even him. Now let me take you guys back to day one, where Megan Hall shows up excited to start her career as a 24-year-old married woman. She claims that from the very start, the chief in charge told her to lie about past mental health issues when they conducted a psychological evaluation on her during the interview process. She of course gets the job, and a bunch of other officers apparently start.
From the beginning of her employment, Ms. Hall experienced a workplace environment permitted with sexual innuendos and sexual explicit behaviors, including but not limited to male officers routinely discussing sexual preferences, sexual attractiveness, and sex acts they had performed on women. A male officer describing to Ms. Hall's superior officer that he wanted to take care of Ms. Hall, that he would eat Miss Hall's out, and that he would F Miss Hall. Two male officers shared with another within Miss Hall's presence, and while on duty, photographs of their
flirting with her right off the bat. The aforementioned Sergeant Lewis Powell was one of her supervisors, and this is apparently the first man that she would have a sexual relationship with. Apparently one morning he told her to go to the extra training office for some jujitsu lessons, and they ended up partaking in a whole nother workout. This relationship would continue for months, and out of all the guys that she would eventually be with, she definitely seemed to get the closest to him, and it sounds like he would even get possessive over her. Now word would obviously spread around the department that she was giving it up, and eventually she would go to a Memorial Day weekend party where she would apparently be the only woman invited. Well, by the end of the night, she hooks up with this guy, Officer Maglico, literally minutes after they put his wife to sleep while the party raged on. After
oh my god. Oh my. Wow.
having sex, they eventually get back into the hot tub with several other officers, and everyone watches them while he does wild things to her using his fingers. This news spreads all over the department. There were also explicit videos and pictures of her being passed around, and Sergeant Powell was apparently pissed. Hall claims this is when he really started to demand that she continue to be with him. At this time, Sergeant Henry McGowan would then allegedly offer her payment to create an OF page, as well as...
What? Wait, what? What am I listening? Feet Finder? Bruh, there's no way. There's no way. There's just no way. I...
Owen would then allegedly offer her payment to create an OF page, as well as Feet Finder, where Hall says he wanted to watch her with other men. She also claims that Sergeant McOwen offered her a promotion to sleep with him, which she apparently did. So at this point, she's been with all kinds of guys, and everyone around the office knows it. They've even seen pictures and videos and whatnot to back it up. And this is where the chief comes in, pretty much the head honcho here, and things get crazy. Understand the chief had a burner phone that he called Old Boy, where he would text Sergeant McOwen frequently. Chief Davis apparently got a picture of Hall sent to his burner phone, where she had Sergeant Lewis's foot in her mouth.
Chief Davis told the investigator that in the text exchange dated October 25th of 2022, Sergeant McGowan sent him a photograph of a black male foot inside of Officer Hall's mouth. Immediately thereafter, Chief Davis said the following exchange occurred between he and the Sergeant McGowan. She had someone's foot in her mouth. Was that Sergeant McGowan? Or who was it? Chief Davis. She told investigators that in the text message. Wow, okay, alright. Not even Corridor had a script like that. Oh,
To which he said, "Who dat? Hall. Lewis. He on it again. He swears he ain't. She nor her husband took that picture. She has a tight little though. Yup." The chief would then go on to say, "The f Lewis saying to these hoes cause normal pimp shit ain't working. No f***ing clue. He killing it. Maybe goody shit. Gotta be. I can't do it. Gorilla pimp. Only way I know. Does she talk to you? No. She's already getting too much attention. Oh, I see. It's all good. I saved her for the last time. I wish I could tell her who she's f***ing can't do shit for her. I wish I could too. Then we could both play." So it sounds like both of these men wanted her attention badly and felt they had more power than Sergeant Powell within the department. Obviously, these text messages are evidence that he knew she was involved in a sexual relationship with one of her supervisors and chose to not do anything about it, which is a bad look when you're the one in charge.
Jesus.
Over time, Chief Davis continues to receive explicit photos and videos of Megan Hall to this burner phone. Megan even goes as far as to tell Chief Davis directly that she is scared of Sergeant Powell and his possessiveness over her. Still, the chief does nothing but begin to speculate on how to save his own ass, and then she still goes to a hot tub party with 3 male officers and dances around topless while they pour shots into her mouth. So despite her now formally complaining about these issues, she continued to put herself in these types of situations. Keep in mind, doing all of this while married. She was basically letting these men do whatever they wanted to her, both on and off the clock. Around the department, they knew an investigation was going to begin, and they seemingly wanted her gone. So Chief Davis terminated her after the behavior in the hot tub, with this story that obviously went super viral. So she then sues the city, the walls start coming down, and everyone starts getting investigated, and eventually Chief Davis and Sergeant McOwen are both terminated as well, with the burner phone text messages f***ing them in the end. After the investigation that got him fired, they would conclude, Chief Davis was aware of inappropriate sexual activity between officers, including superior officers and subordinates, as well as the shockingly widespread sharing within his department of nude photos and videos of female officers. Chief Davis admittedly received some of these inappropriate photographs and videos. He never voluntarily disclosed doing so. Chief Davis never reported this activity to the city's Human Resources Department, nor did he discipline any of the officers involved. When Officer Hall was hospitalized on December 8th of 2022, after a self-deletion attempt by the way, Chief Davis did not report his prior knowledge of her sexual activity with Sergeant Lewis Powell. When Hall and Powell denied inappropriate activity during the initial investigation, Chief Davis did not disclose to Director Patton or others that he knew or even believed them to be lying. Finally, the documentary evidence available to us compels a conclusion that Chief Davis misled Director Patton in his January 6th interview, and that he misled this investigation in his January 23rd interview. We find, therefore, that by failing to report or discipline officers engaged in inappropriate sexual activity, withholding information from city officials conducting the initial investigation, and facilitating a hostile work environment and the sharing of nude images of subordinate employees, Chief Davis impeded the initial investigation contrary to city policy and permitted, if not encouraged, conduct potentially contrary to state and federal law. We further find on the basis of the documentary evidence available to us that he impeded the city's January 6 investigation of his prior knowledge, and this investigation by untruthful responses regarding his text message correspondence with Sergeant McOwen. Now let's be clear here.
Oh my God.
To me, this woman is far from a victim. At the end of the day, she was married, while happy to be the community bus, if you will. You know, everyone got their ride. Now with that being said, everyone in this situation seems to be a complete sack of shit as well. A lot of these people were married, some of them had children, like all the way from the top to the bottom, it looks really bad. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm surprised that she didn't get more money. Was she for the streets? Absolutely.
Yep.
But was there also a lot of evidence against people more powerful than her? Yes, there was.
Yeah.
And in these type of situations, especially where the city is getting sued, a lot of times these payments are absolutely massive. Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video.
Dude, no way. No way. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious me. Holy cow. You actually cannot make this shit up. Wow. I cannot believe it. I actually cannot believe it. Wow. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I'm probably going to attach this to the video that we just watched, and learning all of that was very interesting. Anyways, yeah, comment, like, you know, I'll catch you all on the next video. Peace. I need to go reevaluate all of this shenanigans that I've been listening to.